Chicago to start out. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Paul out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Jordan. And it's Griffin in at the 4 spot.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
I've been against Barnes. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Longley. Chicago with the ball. Harper the pass to Longley. Here's Jordan. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Outside Griffin. Redick for 3. That shot no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Now here's Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Here's Pippen. 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Paul passes to Redick. Back to Paul. Jordan outside. Griffin down low. Defended by Rodman. The shot's good from Griffin.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Harper the pass to Rodman. And they double up Jordan. Pippen with the wide open look. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Harper with the ball. Pass to Pippen. And here is Jordan, covered by Redick. And it's Pippen in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Now Griffin. Jordan outside. Paul outside. It's deflected and stolen by Longley. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul surveying the floor. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Harper. And it's Paul missing.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Pass to Rodman. And here's Longley. Over Jordan. Longley with the bucket.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Here's Paul. No scoring in this one. Now Griffin. Jordan outside. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Paul missing again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, Scottie Pippen.
And small forwards are asked to do so much in the modern NBA, and he just answers the call in every facet of the game. Tremendous numbers from him, and he is more than deserving of the award.
Clippers with the ball. Bounce pass from Paul. Lets it go from deep. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
About time he got one to fall there before that 6 straight misses to start this one.
Now here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Pass to Jordan. Harper in the corner. Beyond the arc. Redick with the rebound. Redick's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Ball finds Crawford. Now here's Griffin. Rodman covering. Lets it go from 11. Griffin's shot is off. Harper against Redick. Rodman at the elbow. From 10 feet out. That one wide left.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Crawford's shot is good.
When it comes to orchestrating an offense, Chris Paul is one of the best to ever do it.
Outside, Rodman. Pass to Harper. It's tipped. Crawford with the steal. Griffin passes to Jordan. And here is Paul. Back to Griffin. Jordan dishes to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Bulls making a change here. Kukoc is checked in. Here's Jordan. Now Pippen. Outside, Jordan. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Clippers leading. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. Early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Turkoglu's checked in. Now here's Crawford. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Griffin. Over Rodman. A putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Brown is checked in for Michael Jordan. Brown feeling it out a bit. Rodman passes to Wennington. Back to Rodman.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first. Jordan's checked in for the Bulls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Rodman. And it's the Clippers' ball. Pass to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Griffin's got his 2nd bucket.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Kerr. Rodman outside. Wennington passes to Kerr. The 17-footer. Jordan's shot is off.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Pass to Turkoglu. Pocket 6. Oh, Griffin in position.
Always a smart move to put Griffin in the pick and roll as the screener. He is tough to stop.
Now, here's Kerr. Nothing on the board. Here's Rodman, right wing. Kerr, the pass to Wennington. And a wide-open look for Jordan. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Kerr against Paul. Kerr, the pass to Jordan. Three-pointer, Kukoc. Turkoglu grabs board. Clippers leading by 6. Paul goes in over Kerr. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Turkoglu. Paul's got 5 points so far. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Wennington, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Paul with the ball. 5 points in the game. Crawford outside.
2 minutes.
Fires from deep. They get it again. Another shot. And Jordan with the layup.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now, here is Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Paul passes to Griffin. Shoots over Jordan. Again, the Clippers.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Here's Kerr, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Pass to Wennington. Jordan left side. Crawford with the steal. Here's Jordan. Defended by Rodman. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Rodman, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Pippen comes in for Jordan. And then for the Clippers, Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Jordan. Dudley comes in for Griffin, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Chris Paul. And here's Dudley for 3, buries it from 3-point range. And the Clippers lead by 14.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Los Angeles on top, they lead by 14. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Danny Granger out there with Hedo Turkoglu. Then there's Jared Dudley. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Crawford at 2 guard. It's Pippen on the wing, guarded by Crawford. Inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
Dudley with a screen on Kerr. Pass to Dudley, a 3-ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Bulls trail by 17. Outside, Kukoc. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Launches it. Turkoglu grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Crawford on the wing. And the 3 off target. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's Kukoc. He has yet to score. Down low. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Kukoc.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Bulls making a switch here. Caffey's checked in.
And the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Kerr, the pass to Caffey. Kukoc with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Out to the wing. Right side, Pippen. And stolen by Redick. Here's Barnes. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Caffey. Granger with the defensive effort. Clippers leading by 20. Crawford outside. Barnes outside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Kukoc. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Pippen, and he gets it to go.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Chris Paul's checked in for Danny Granger. Bulls trail by 18. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the inside. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dudley's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. Or 3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Dennis Rodman is checked in for Simpkins. Bulls trail by 16. Here's Pippen driving inside. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Dudley with a screen on Kerr. Paul. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
Well, you look at the score in this game, it's not reflective of the night he's had. He's struggled.
Paul with the steal.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. The Clippers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Pass to Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Over to the wing. Shoots. Kerr can't hit. Clippers leading by 17. Redick dishes to Paul. Redick surveying the D. Five on the clock. Pass to Dudley. Paul for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. It's Pippen on the wing. Defended by Paul. Crawford against Kerr. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, past season of father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continue to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Kukoc, and it's Harper in for Kerr. Picked by Griffin. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Longley. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Magic. Pippen is doubled. Pass to Longley. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. No good with the elbow jumper. Clippers leading by 15. Here's Paul. Sweet little floater. Paul's got 7 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rodman.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Griffin. Shoots over Longley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Longley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Pippen. To the middle. Longley can't get it to go. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Man, he is so good at that. Chris Paul gets everyone watching him before he finds his teammate outside for the 3.
Harper the pass to Rodman. Paul with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Turkoglu's checked in for the Clippers. Harper against Paul. Griffin a screen on Harper. Paul for 3. Kukoc grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Harper. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Now Paul. 7 points in the game. Barnes outside. Griffin sets the screen for Turkoglu. Good on the three-point shot. Turkoglu's got 6.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Longley. And Steve Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Crawford's checked in. Pippen kicks to Kerr. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Crawford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it up. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Pippen gets it to go.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. To the paint, it's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. From deep, Jordan, that's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Clippers leading by 14. Paul passes to Turkoglu. Now Crawford. The 3. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Jordan. Pass to Kukoc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Turkoglu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes finds Crawford. Now here's Turkoglu. Now Barnes. Defended by Pippen. And here is Paul. Just 4 to shoot. And here comes the break. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Scottie Pippen.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
1:10 left now here in the second. Here's Paul. He's got 7. Crawford kicks to Barnes. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Three-pointer, Kukoc. Rebound by the Clippers. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Paul passes to Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb. Barnes has got 6.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Pass to Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Turkoglu's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball outside. Crawford is screen on Kerr. Here's Griffin. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We come back right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Clippers.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench. And that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Clippers leading by 15. They've got Harper. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Longley in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Jordan. Redick with the rebound. Redick's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
On the wing, Barnes. Here's Griffin. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Harper. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And Redick kicks to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Over Harper. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Longley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The jump hook. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rodman passes to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Pippen's got 12.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Jordan finds Paul. Left side, Redick. Paul against Harper. The tray. Paul's shot is off.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that game against the Knicks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. 2 coaches check in for the Bulls. Griffin finds Barnes. Outside for Redick. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Pass to Jordan. And stolen by Barnes. Now Griffin. And here is Paul. He's guarded by Harper. Paul passes to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Griffin against Kukoc. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Tries it from 19. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Jordan. Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Pass to Redick. Now here's Griffin. On the wing, Barnes. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Jordan outside. Back to Kukoc. A fadeaway. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jordan.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Kukoc. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Jordan looking around. Pass to Griffin. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 4. Redick for 3. Rebounded by Wennington.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Kerr, the pass to Rodman. Jordan against Redick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on J.J. Redick. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And they've also done a great job playing through the post in this one. If the defense is giving you those looks down low, take advantage.
Redick. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Bulls trail by 4. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Jordan, the pass to Wennington. Can he keep it going? And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jordan's got 27.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Paul passes to Griffin. Jordan dishes the ball. Yep, that one goes. Paul's got 9.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by the Bulls.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Rodman outside. Wennington passes to Kerr. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kerr's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
That's a 2 from Paul, and the jumper falls for him. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Smart decision by Paul to take it. For him, basketball is a chess match, and Chris loves to outsmart you.
Pass to Wennington, and it's Pippen in the corner. It's good. This game is all even. Pippen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Griffin. And here is Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. For the lead, into the lane, and it's good on the layup. Jordan's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. Barnes outside. Pass to Griffin. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his third foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Barnes. Now Griffin. Over Kukoc. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Defensively, you pull back, try to entice Griffin into the jump shot game, but he's very solid from that mid-range.
Jordan is doubled. Griffin dishes to Paul. Crawford outside. Stolen by Pippen. Good work there as it goes. Griffin's got 17 now.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Paul with the ball. He's got 11. Griffin a screen on Kerr. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Simpkins comes in for Pippen. Ball against Kerr. Pass to Simpkins. Now here's Kukoc. Defense is right there. Here's Jordan. The Clippers grab the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Rebounded by Wennington. Wennington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Kukoc. Back to Kerr. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Bushler's checked in for the Bulls. The Clippers also changing it up. Jared Dudley's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Paul. And again, no good by Chicago. The Clippers trail. Griffin passes to Reddick. Oh, Griffin in position, and Griffin slams it in.
Griffin has brought the energy tonight. You could tell in warm-ups he was ready.
Chicago with the ball. Pass to Bushler. Here's Simpkins. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Bushler, the pass to Wennington. Here's Kerr. Hits from the high post. Kerr's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
1:35 left in the third quarter. Crawford outside. And so they fence it away.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pippen's checked in for Simpkins. Danny Granger, he's checked in for the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Let's go. Rebounded by Wennington. Wennington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right side, Pippen. Crawford with the steal. Now here's Reddick, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Kicks it out to Kerr. A 3-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Crawford dishes to Reddick. For the lead. Crawford, no luck.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bushler. Outside, Kukoc. Here is Kerr. 4 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown. Kerr's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Hedo Turkoglu. Chris Paul is out there with Crawford. Then it's Matt Barnes, and it's Dudley in at center. Deep 2 from Pippen. They get it back. Huntington cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Clippers trail by 6. And here is Paul. Dudley with a screen for Paul to the right side. And it's off from three-point range. Kicks it out to Kerr. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Crawford against Pippen. Crawford passes to Paul. And the layup is good.
How about the savvy of Paul? You'd think the contact would bother him, but CP finds a way.
Bulls leading by 7. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pippen against Crawford to the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Crawford. Back to Paul. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, what you love about Paul as a ball handler, there's no wasted motion. Everything is done with a purpose.
Now Kerr. Here's Simpkins. Outside, Kukoc. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. It's not going to go for him.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
It's stolen by Kerr. On the wing, Kukoc. This one for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pippen against Turkoglu. And it's Pippen missing. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Barnes against Kukoc. And stolen by Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Back to Turkoglu. 5 on the clock. It's Crawford on the wing. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Chicago leading by 7. Kukoc kicks to Kerr. Back to Kukoc. And it's Pippen in the corner. Can they get it? And it's Pippen with the jam.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Clippers trail by 9. Paul dishes to Turkoglu. Pass to Crawford. Pippen with the steal. Here's the break. And then Pippen slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Turkoglu kicks to Paul. Crawford outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making some changes. Rodman comes in for Wennington, and it's Jordan in for Simpkins. The Clippers also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dudley. Griffin comes in for Turkoglu, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Chris Paul. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Jordan against Redick. On the wing, Barnes. Griffin sets the screen for Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading by 11. Three-pointer, Kukoc. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kukoc has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Redick. Pass to Barnes. Pops it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Jordan's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Pippen, the pass to Rodman, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Clippers trail by 14. Now here's Redick, guarded by Jordan. Crawford outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Pippen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Down low. Rodman in the post. Jordan's there. Lets it go from 11. Rodman's shot is off. Clippers with the ball. Crawford with the ball. Outside, Redick. Griffin against Kukoc. The kick out to Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, good on the triple.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. This is a big-time game for Scotty offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Clippers trail by 16. Outside, Redick. Pass to Barnes. Pippen with the steal. Kukoc dishes to Rodman. Crawford against Kerr. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field. Outside, Redick. Pass to Crawford. The three. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Jordan outside. Fades. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Redick finds Barnes. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Floats it up for Pippen. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Clippers with the ball. They trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barnes outside. Here's Griffin. Misses and the dry spell continues. Chicago with the ball. And here is Jordan. And the layup falls. Jordan's got 18 points just in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clippers trail by 20. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Harper kicks to Pippen. Pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Al Paul. Now here's Redick. To the middle. Here's Griffin. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago leading by 22. Outside, Jordan. .141 left to play here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Here's Pippen. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And stolen by Jordan. The finish. Whoa! Nice. And he jams it in. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And they double up Jordan. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Jordan.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Griffin. And it's the Clippers scoring again. Chicago with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. Pippen sets a screen for Jordan. Pippen down low. Covered by Barnes. Good D by Barnes. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Scottie Pippen.